Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Dead Man DZ Kaji Study Streams. We got 12 new vocabulary words coming right at you. Um, yeah, we're studying for the JLPT M3. We've changed up our study habits a little bit. I've switched from writing down kanji to just reading them. Uh, I still write them out if I get them wrong or if I'm learning them for the first time, like in these words today. But for the most part, I think where I'm at, I just need to be focusing on being able to take input and not so much on the output yet. It's very hard for me to do the output flashcards like that just because, I'll be looking at a word and there's four different synonyms for it, and if I choose the wrong one, then I feel like I have to count the word wrong, which is not always true. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Head on over to gshow.org. That's JISHO.org if you need help writing, how to write anything, or if you just need a kanji dictionary. It's a good dictionary. Our first word is kano, possible, potential, practicable, or feasible, with ka on the left side, meaning possible, and no on the right side, meaning a skill or a talent. Kano is a possible skill or talent. Kano. Kano. Possible or feasible or practical. Kano. 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 Possible, feasible, or practicable. Kano. Kano. Kano is possible, practical, or feasible. Kano. Number two is Jiu Seki. Jiu is free or freedom, and Seki is a seat. So a free seat or is an unreserved seat. Ji for myself, you for free or reason, and Seki is a seat. So your own reason seat. Jiu Seki is a free seat. Jiu Seki. Jiu Seki. Jiu Seki is a free seat or as an undesignated seat. Jiu Seki. Jiu Seki is an unreserved seat. Number three is again once more or a second time with futatabi. Futa on the left side, futata. It's kind of, this always sounds like twice again. But this kanji is usually pronounced sa and means again once more a second time. Like sarainen is 2 years from now. Rainen is next year, and sarainen is 2 years from now. But futatabi is how it's pronounced here for again once more or a second time. Futatabi. Futatabi. Again once more. Futatabi. Futatabi. Again once more a second time. Number four is kizamu with our kanji for to carve. Kizamu is to mince or cut fine, to carve, to take away, to carve at time, or to remember distinctly. You can carve it out of your memory. Kizamu is to mince, cut fine, or carve. Kizamu. 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 Let's turn on some Japanese music. I'm not really feeling this at the moment. Not that you guys can really hear the songs, but Kizamu. Kizamu is to carve, to mince, or to remember distinctly. Kizamu. Kizamu. Kizamu is to carve or remember clearly. Kizamu. 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 To mince, cut fine, or carve. Number 5 is keiji, a detective or a criminal matter. Our new kanji here is K, with punish, penalty, sentence, or punishment. And it kind of looks like a guy kind of shaking the bars of his cell, right? K is punish, penalty, sentence, or punishment. K. And KG is just a punishment thing, which is either a criminal matter or the person, the physical thing, the detective that puts the people into their punishment. KG, the thing that punishes, is a detective. KG. Keiji no K is punishment, penalty, or sentence. Keiji. Keiji no K. Keiji is a detective or a criminal matter. Number 6 is kaishi. Kai is to open and shi is to start. So an opening start of something is its commencement or beginning. Kaishi. Kaishi is a start or a commencement. Kaishi. 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 A commencement or a start. Kaishi. Start or commencement. Next, number 7 is Nichu, which is during the day, which is day on the left side, and in the middle of it on the right, Nichu, during the day. Could also mean Japan and China, since this is the first kanji in our word for Japan, Nihon, and this is our first word in our word for China, or Chugoku. So them together, Japan and China, is Nichu. During the day, or Japan and China together, are Nichu. 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 Nichu is during the day, Japan and China. Number 8 is a gishi, an engineer or a technician. On the left side, we have gi, which is skill. And on the right side, we have shi, which is a master or an expert at it. So a master of some skill is an engineer or a technician. A gishi. Gishi is a master or a technician. An engineer or a technician, excuse me. Gishi. Gishi is an engineer or a technician. Gishi is an engineer or a technician. Gishi. Engineer or technician. Gishi. Gishi. Gishida. Gishi is an engineer or a technician. Number 9 is hajimari, an origin or a beginning. This is a noun. Hajimari. Hajimari da. Hajimari is a start or a beginning. Hajimari. I really shouldn't even be studying this one. We've gotten so many words that have hajimaru or hajimeru in it that I should really know what hajimari is just wrote. But for the sake of keeping up with the number of kanji I still have to learn, we're going to keep it in here. Number 10 is Tairiku, a continent, the continental Asia or continental Europe. I'm just going to think of it as continent, really. Tai on the left side is big, and Riku on the right side is either 6, which shares a reading of Riku with 6, or it's land. Radicals in this kanji are a. What is that? I always forget what that radical means. I think it means a town, but I feel like I've been wrong about that a bunch. Um, yeah, 163 and 170. What are you? It is a right village. 170 should be the left village, probably. 70. Left village. So it is a village. So here we have a village on the left side. Over here we have before, our radical for before, and there's land here. So it's kind of a continent is the large land. I mean, literally it just means large land. But the radicals say a village before land. As almost as if it's whatever the holder for the land was itself. So, I don't know. Think about that how you want to. I don't know. Riku is land or 6. Riku, land or 6. Riku, land or 6. Tairiku no Riku, land or 6. Tairiku no Riku, land or 6. Tairiku, land or 6. The village before land. Tairiku is a continent. Tairiku is a continent. Number 11 is abareru, which is an outburst, to rave, to fret, or to force. I think this is transitive. Abareru. Act violently, to rage, to struggle, to be riotous. Abareru. We've already studied this kanji in another word, rambo, which is violence itself, because this one means, oh shoot, I lost it, is an outburst, rave, fret, force, or violence itself. Abureru is an outburst, rave, fret, or force. Abureru. Abureru. Abareru. Sorry. Outburst, rave, fret, or force. Abareru. 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 Violence or violent force. Abareru is number 11, an outburst of rave, fret, or force. And number 12 is zaso, which is a weed. On the left side, we have miscellaneous or indiscriminate. And on the right side, we have our new kanji weed, kusa or so, which is grass, weeds, herbs, a pasture, or to write or draft. Kind of the weeds before the final fruit of a writing. So zaso is a weed from our new kanji for weed, kusa or so, which is grass above the kanji for fast. Grass over fast. Fast grass is a weed. Kusa or soul. Kusa or soul is weed. grass or herbs. Kusa or soul. As in the soul, which is a weed. The soul no soul. The soul no soul. The soul. With our indiscriminate on the left and our weed. Right, the soul is a weed. Let's go back to this up, make sure we got all these memorized, at least for right now. We'll go over them in review for the next forever. Our first word for the day was kano, which is a possible skill or talent, possibility or practicality. An unreserved seat is a jiyuseki, or a freedom seat. Jiyuseki. Again, once more, or a second time is futatabi. Our kanji for once again, futatabi. To mince, to cut fine, to carve, or to tick away at is kizamu. With our kanji for to carve, kizamu. Kizamu tomo kedo. Chotto wasureta. Kizamu, hai. Number 5 was a detective or a criminal matter with keiji, or the punishing thing. Detective, keiji. Commencement, beginning, or initiation. Start is kaishi, with opening on the left side, shi on the right, or to start, kaishi. During the day, Japan or China is nichu. Nichu. An engineer or technician is a gishi. Gishi is a expert of some skill. Gishi. Gishi. An engineer or technician. Origin or beginning of something is going to be a origin beginning. Hajimari. Hajimari, that's right. Hajimari. Hari. Continent or a continental Asia is Tairiku. Tai plus Riku. Tairiku. Meaning land. Outburst, rave, fret, or force is abareru. Abareru with our kanji 4. That same thing, an outburst of fret or of force. Or rave. Abareru. Abareru. And number 12 is a weed with zaso, or a miscellaneous herb. Zaso. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you all next time. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあまた明日ね。また明日。